What's going to be neat and different about this webinar is that you're going to get an opportunity to utilize Google Classroom and participate in this webinar, actually becoming a student. I have a classroom set up for you. I'm going to give you a number that you're going to put into your Google Classroom on your computer. Also, I will have it set up where you share a screen and so forth. And I share a screen with you, and we're sharing a screen together, so you can see what it looks like from the teacher side and from the student side. Some of you looking at this webinar may say, well, I've already used Google Classroom before. And that's fine, and that's great, and actually that's even more helpful. But whether you have or whether you have not, I think you're going to find some ways you can utilize this, and maybe you've not been doing some of these other techniques, one of which is embedding video like this, either in the Google Classroom or in one of the objects you add to Google Classroom, which, like, for example, would be Google Slides or a Google document, which is the complementary, kind of the competition of Word, Microsoft Word. I have always been a Microsoft Office user for many, many years, and many, many years of being a computer geek, but I have slowly but surely and more fast lately migrated myself off of Microsoft Office because I'm disenchanted with all of the different ways they're trying to find to charge you for everything. Subscriptions and everything. And the new version, now you got to buy another one. Google gives you all of it. Even though maybe some of the features are not all the way there, they're getting better and better all the time. And every time they upgrade, it's still free to you as a teacher, as an educator. They are committed to us as teachers. Not only that, they are committed to us with our students. That says a lot to me, especially being in this business of teaching students. So hopefully you may see it the same way. Doesn't mean I don't want to have Microsoft Office in any shape, form, or fashion. It just means that I'm learning to make sure I can do whatever I need to do with Google Classroom, so I can go anywhere on anybody's computer and not have to worry about whether they paid the latest subscription and so forth. So I think this is a different time period, unlike any other time in teaching education here in the United States. So hopefully you'll share your thoughts with me about that as well as we get on with this whole webinar. But we're going to actually, in real time, be in Google Classroom, participating and doing an assignment, which won't be a very long, lengthy assignment or anything that's difficult. The only thing is just understanding how this assignment will also apply to you doing it with your students. Whether you're using something with a piece of paper and a worksheet and you're putting up what you want them to see on the Google Classroom and letting them see the instructions and so forth, either way, you're going to see how Google Classroom is going to be a great asset for you. The one thing I can tell you right now I like, and which is really impressive for me and for an administrator evaluating me, is coming in and seeing that, oh, everything he's doing, he can check to see if anybody's done or not. There's a checkoff point for it. Even if you only have one classroom computer, one student computer, or if you have a set of a little mini lab, or you have Chromebooks. Either way, you can make sure to utilize the tracking feature Google Classroom has to do assignments and grading, and that saves a lot of time. Electronically knowing, no matter where you're at, you can check and see, is it there? If you send a kid home with homework, did they do it? And did they do the right protocol in terms of letting you know they did it, which should also be part of that assignment. So hopefully all of this will make plenty good sense to you, and you'll enjoy it. Thank you.